All right, we're back for another summarizing session. For The Old Man and the Sea. This is day 3. Now, I think the book is getting more exciting, more, just more. Well, we'll get into it. We'll talk about it in the summary. This one too, in the summary, a little bit of commentary and questions. So usually a summary, of course, is what happened, right? You want to take in the story or anything, take in a movie or a picture, understand it in your mind, and put it back out. Communicate it in a simpler, shorter way to someone else, right? That's basically what we're practicing. So that's, summarizing is just, what happened. Give me the, short version. But this one I thought of a few comments, which is now it's also what I think or what's my reaction, and also a little bit of research. Okay, which is now we look somewhere else. What does this mean? Which is now unconnected from the book. So summary is the book. Commentary questions is now you and the book writing about your reaction, and now a third part, which is outside sources, right? But still, it's going to be improvised and short, just a casual fun way. But yeah, now I have three parts in one summary or piece of writing. So let's get into it. Yep. Let's see what happens. I got some notes here. He senses that his other lines have caught fish, but he decides to cut the bait. And save the fishing line. So I think he's, I don't want to lose that. I should save it. Maybe I can use it. I guess he can use it for his, main fish, the one he wants. Caught fish, but he decides to cut the bait and save the fishing line. Yeah. Let's see. He kind of, he wants the huge marlin to get tired, but it doesn't seem to want to give up yet. Anything else? Very dramatic point. He hurts his hand while I think looking at a bird, looking at and talking to a bird, I think, because I don't even know, the rope or fishing line is pulled, and he's he hurts his hand while looking. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut this out. He hurts his hand. Let me cut that out. Because the rope or fishing line is pulled while he is holding it. So I guess it tears. He was holding it and just suddenly pulls. So it just tears his skin. It's like, oh my god, that sounds like that was a dramatic point, because you can imagine and now every time you open or close or do anything, it probably feels horrible. Let's see. Then finally, now another dramatic point. Dramatically, for me, it's one word of comment. To me, it was dramatic. To him, it was maybe normal. The fish appears, and he can see that it is 2 feet longer than his boat. That's how he he writes. Okay, this is a monster fish. He says that twice he had caught 1,000-pound fishes. But this one was the biggest he had ever seen or heard of in his life. So now suddenly it's like, okay, this is for him the hugest, biggest fish of his career or of legend that he's ever heard of. Anything else I want to make sure? I want to make sure, yeah, don't forget anything. Okay. Oh, one thing I remember. Oh, yeah. He hurts his hand. He's holding it. So, he has lunch. And lunch, eating. So he eats some tuna for lunch and hurts his hand. He's holding it, asks his hand if the food is helping. I thought this was pretty funny. I thought, is this comedic? Is this comedy here? Like, he's thinking, talking to himself. Now he's talking to his hand. Or, is this good? Is this helping? But yeah, what else? No one to talk to, so we might as well talk to your hand. Let's see. Okay. He starts complaining more to his hand. And so my question, I wonder more frequently. Come on, hand. Oh, is this good? Come on, you're supposed to be my hand. I wonder if this demonstrates his anxiety or worry or urgency that this now will be the biggest fight of his life. Okay, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, before he's looking at animals, looking at birds, thinking about things, and kind of, oh, I'm gonna get this fish. I know what to do. Now it's like, okay, come on, we need to do this. We need to close this deal. And also, interestingly, this is where I remember I have read this book before. Well, I thought I'd never read it. I've read another Hemingway book, but I actually have read it. I totally forgot. Let's take a pause here. Okay, so I remember I have read this book. Okay, and so why did I totally forget it? I don't know exactly. It is short. So maybe I just, when I was younger or something, I quickly just like, yep, I'm reading, nothing much happening. Okay, I read a book. And then because I hurried up, I rushed too quickly. I just forgot. So, but that's why summarizing is important, summarizing, discussing or YouTubing is important, because now I think I will never forget it again, right? So yeah, that's a good point. If you want your memory, people who seem they know a lot of things, it's because probably they're talking a lot. They're maybe just asking questions and commenting about things that they like. So this is not just about getting some score up or some kind of test or homework or study. This is about people who know things or seem smart, it's because they make it's their practice, it's their habit to, learn something, take it in, understand, and then use it even if it's just alone writing about it or telling somebody, that's the habit. Okay, so that, and you can change that easily. So if there's something you're interested in, watching movies, yep, I watch Netflix a lot. Maybe make it a habit. Okay, I need to watch something, and then I need to write about it, and then becomes I need to talk about it, and then becomes I need to make a video, like I'm doing with this YouTube. Okay, so anyway, back to the summary. Let's see. He catches a dolphin. What? Really? Oops, catches a dolphin and pulls it into the boat. And that's where I thought, wait, really? Okay, is this... dolphin is huge. How the heck does he do that? Let's see. He goes into the boat and, guts it. He guts it, which means, cuts the body open, pulls out the organs and stomach, and throws it away because he only wants the meat, including the gills. Now then I thought, okay, so he's not crazy. It's just dolphin does not have gills. A fish has gills. So then I had to Google. This is where the research comes in. And I Googled, in the book, actually, it's not a dolphin. It's the mahi fish, which is sometimes called, in some places, oops, let's do it this way, which is sometimes called a dolphin head or dolphin fish. And so this is the mahi fish. And I've seen it before, but I didn't know that's what it's called. So we can understand that Hemingway says dolphin, but he means, I guess they call it dolphin fish, or I've heard before mahi, which is a local, maybe Hawaiian name. I don't know. So that's what he catches, this type of fish that they're catching here. Okay. And what's good about computers, you can now, maybe I can copy this picture in if I want to save this. And now it's part of my summary. So he catches a, quote, dolphin and pulls it into the boat, and guts it, including the gills. According to, I don't know, I'll say it's likely that, the dolphin that the old man caught is in fact a mahi fish. Okay, which is called dolphin fish in some areas. There's a little research there. I don't know what the hint was. He got his dolphin pulling the boat. It's likely, here we go, because he calls it dorado in Spanish. More research here, which means gold, right? So he calls it, this is, I caught the dolphin, or as I call it, dorado, which in Spanish means gold. Like, wait, dolphin isn't gold, which means gold. It's likely that the dolphin, cut all this out, is in fact a mahi fish, which is called a dolphin. I'll put a hyphen in some areas, right? So yeah, I don't know for sure, but it's a detail we can put in. So again, this is the part where I probably, because I've written this out, I've spoken about it, I've made a video about it, I probably will remember this time. So next time people are talking about Hemingway, I can make this comment and I seem, Joe, you're so smart. I go, yes, thank you. All right. So then what? Okay. I'm going to say that's it. I'm going to say, yeah, then he must rest. It's just, now it's a serious game. It's not, his luck, I don't know, his luck has changed. Where now it's a lucky fish, but now it's a monster. He must rest. And dreams not of lions, but of porpoises, which are more like, look like dolphins, I think. Question. Could this mean that he no longer sees himself as the king hunter on the water, but now must be a more clever and quick thinking fisherman? I don't know. So I don't know. I thought of this comment, he's maybe the dreams. Yeah, of course, when we talk about dreams, it means something about yourself. So maybe before he thought I'm the best, maybe. But now it's like, well, now the lion just, wins. But now the porpoise is kind of a quick, also a hunter, has to eat fish, but maybe has to do it more quickly. Or I don't know, not so much as strength, but has to be fast. And I think that's it. So he goes to sleep. That's it. So let's put this into more proper text. Okay, start a paragraph here. So yeah, let's say the day begins. We'll say, yeah, keep it straight. The third day begins with him sensing that his other lines have caught fish, but he decides to cut the bait and save the fishing line. He wants the huge marlin to get tired, but it doesn't seem to want to give up yet. Okay. See if I can cut any of this out. Let's see. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, a little bit more stronger than that. How about, well, okay, fine. What you said. Unfortunately, he hurts his hand because I'm gonna say the rope. I'm just gonna say rope. Maybe it's not rope, but I don't need two versions. But the rope is pulled. Yeah, by. Okay, I'll change this because the fish pulls the line while he's holding it. So was holding it. Okay, so but to make it feel better, he eats some tuna for lunch and asks his hand if the food is helping. I would say that. Again, maybe at this point I remember, oh, this is kind of funny. Wait, have I read this before? Okay, and now I think new paragraph here. Dramatically, the fish appears for the first time. And he can see that it is 2 feet longer. I say the word 2 feet longer than his boat. He says that twice he had caught 1,000 pound. He said, I'll make this more easy to say. He says that he had caught fish, 1,000 pound fish twice. And get rid of this. Before, but this one was the biggest he had ever seen or heard of in his life. Oh yeah, he also remembers a time when he won a 24-hour arm wrestling match. So just a little flashback to where, yeah, I will win. So maybe that means, which means he is ready to face this enormous challenge. So he's not thinking about, oh, I should go home. Why am I doing this? This is crazy. He's like, no, I have done also this other crazy thing too. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, however, maybe a heavy but don't forget also, however, he starts complaining more frequently to his hand. So I wonder if this demonstrates his anxiety, worry, or urgency that this now will be the biggest fight of his life. Yeah, I like that. So, okay, yeah. Maybe, yeah, he remembers the memory, but actually he's seems to be worrying more, so maybe this will be even crazier. And I'll start a new paragraph here. He catches a dolphin, pulls it into the boat, and guts it, including the gills. It's likely because he calls it dorado in Spanish, which, what is that? Which means gold, that the dolphin is in fact a mahi-mahi fish, which is called dolphin fish in some areas. And yeah, we can also format it here. Let's see, wrap it like this. Oh no, not like that. Huh. Oh, there we go. Can I move it? Oh, maybe not. Let me try one more time. Oh, there we go. Now it's kind of in the. This is kind of a funny thing you can do with documents. You can put text next to pictures, just like a textbook. So okay, now I'm getting into deep text formatting. So we'll leave it like this. He catches a dolphin, pulls it into the boat. He must rest and dreams not of lions, but of porpoises. Could this mean that he no longer sees himself as the king, maybe king, how about of the ocean? Not king of the jungle or whatever, but king of the ocean. But now must be more clever and quick than fisherman. Yeah, and finish, and that's it. All right, so yeah, just to go back. Oops, not that far back. Yep. So summarizing is, yeah, what happened, but that's the beginning. Say, yep, get all these main points in. It's okay, and you have to decide. This is not important. We can cut. This I want. And next stage is commenting, like, I think, or could this be, he does this because, I don't know, nobody knows, And then finally, if there's something that seems strange, well, what is that? Because, should I trust the writer, or maybe I can check myself and find, I think he means this. So this is a good, section, because all three parts in one version. All right, so that'll do it for this week. We'll see you next time.